Hey guys, welcome back. As promised in another video, I've gathered together all my DC Comics, or what is it now? Salutes. DC Comics salutes the Bicentennial. A little disappointed because you ever have a book that you know you have and you have multiple copies of that book, and then you look everywhere and you can't find it. Well, in one case, that's what happened here. I'm going to go ahead and show these. I'll find those books some other time, but that's what happens when you're trying to reorganize your collection. And I have it's just a god-awful mess right now, trying to get it organized. But anyway, anybody that was a DC fan back in the 70s, in the 76 especially, remember the banners that was on the top of the DC Comics. I always kind of liked those covers that had like the little DC in the middle, and then it had like the little heads, the little vignettes. And, they had a promotion where they had 33 comics that were all numbered, just random books in their line from 1 to 33. And if you took all those comics and cut the tops off and sent all of them in, or maybe it was just like 25 of the 33. But it was like a certain, maybe you didn't have to have all 33. I'll have to look again, but it was either 33 or maybe 25 to 33. And you could send all those in and get this really cool Superman belt buckle. Of course, like a lot of guys, I tried to do it when I was a kid, but everybody knows how spotty distribution was and how hard it was to find all the comics that you wanted to find every month. So basically, I butchered, a whole lot of my comics, and I upgraded all of them later. But, never did get the belt. I think Alan from After Comics commented that he had a buddy of his that did, and maybe he got the belt. But he said he learned his lesson from cutting out the Marvel value stamps. So there you are. Anyway, I'm just going to show these. Like I say, I've got all of them, but the one that I couldn't find the high grade copy of, I found two coverless copies. Apparently, were like my originals. I think I had one, and my cousins gave me one or something. I mean, we read them until the covers came off. But anyway, I'll get started. There's nothing really key about any of these books, maybe except one. And when I get to that, I'll mention it. Like I say, these are all like random comics. And you'll see the little numbering starting with number 1 up here. This is Our Army at War 294. Just one of DC's war line, and of course, anything with a Joe Kubert cover, I was a sucker for. Sorry about the glare, because some of these are in Mylar still. But anyway, there's number 1. If you cut all these off and send in the 25 to 33 or what it was, you get the belt buckle. So there's number 1. Number 2 is Ghosts, number 48. Some of these I want to upgrade anyway, but this looks like another Luis Dominguez cover, who did a whole lot of their mystery covers back in the day. Weird Western Tales 35, Jonah Hex, number 3, the Ernie Chan cover. Number 4, my favorite comic character, and tied for favorite comic title with Justice League, is Commandy. Number 43 is number 4 in the series, another Ernie Chan cover. Okay, here's the one that I guess you consider a key. This book has gotten a little bit pricey in the last several years. Batman Family, number 6. Sorry about the glare. Famous for having the first appearance of the Joker's daughter, and which actually later on she turned out to be Harvey Dent's daughter, Two-Face's daughter, but that's another long story. But anyway, another really cool Ernie Chan cover. Number 6 is Justice League of America 132, The Beasts Who Fought Like Men, another Ernie Chan cover. And the little vignettes at the top, I think all of those were done by Neil Adams, except for maybe one. This is probably Nick Cardy doing Supergirl here. She guest starred in this two-parter. Okay, Joker number 8. It's number 7 in the series. Another Ernie Chan cover featuring the Scarecrow. Number 8 in the series is Freedom Fighters number 3. I think that's probably a Dick Giordano cover. Looks like. And I think on the inside had Ramona Fradon, sorry, and Vince Coletta on the art. I really liked Ramona's artwork. Number 9 in the series is Superman 301. Superman and Solomon Grundy. I always enjoyed these stories. Looks like this probably could be more Ernie Chan. House and the number 10 slot is House of Mystery 243. This is a Ricardo Villagrán cover. Okay, number 11 is Batman 277. This must have been the month of Ernie Chan too, because it looks like he did most of those covers. Number 12 in the series is Plop, number 22. Great little series. I think this is David Manick on the cover. This is one I really need to upgrade. Number 13 is Our Fighting Forces, featuring the Losers, 168. Pretty beat up. This is my original copy. I never did upgrade this one, because I know it's worn at the Staples. Pretty bad. But that'll be on the upgrade list. Number 14 is Weird War 47 with a great Joe Kubert cover. Number 15 is 4-Star Spectacular number 3. There was only 6 issues of this series. It's probably another one that I'll do a 70 series of the week on. All reprints, albeit great reprints. Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and some Superboy and Supergirl. Looks like more Ernie Chan on the cover. And got a little date written in grease pencil, which I kind of like the date stamps and the ink spray. One that's not Ernie Chan. Number 16 in the series is Karate Kid number 3 with a great Mike Grell cover. Number 17 in the series. I love all this run, but this is a favorite cover and a favorite issue. All-Star Comics 61. Number 18 is Claw number 8. Ernie Chan is just all over the place in this video. Sorry about the glare. Okay, number 19 is Brave and Bold 128. Just recently showed this in another video. Great Jim Aparo art. And number 20 is Blitzkrieg number 4. This completes my run of Blitzkrieg. That's the only issue I did not have. More great Joe Kubert goodness. Another one of my favorite 70s titles, 21 in the series, Secret Society Supervillains, number 2. The Dick Giordano cover. Captain Comet was always one of my favorite characters. That goes along with me liking second and third tier heroes and characters. But it was kind of cool, and I already did a video on this series, but it was just, you have all the villains, and then he kind of becomes the protagonist, going against a different set of villains every month. Okay, number 22 in the series, more Mike Grell on Superboy and Legion 218. I think this is one of the first appearances of Tyrock as a Legionnaire. Number 23 in a series, Tarzan Family number 64. More Kubert goodness. Need to rebag this one. Number 24 in the series, Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter number 10. Really cool Dick Giordano cover on that one. Okay, these are the ones that drove me crazy that I couldn't find my high, and I have two higher grade copies that both have the covers on them. But this is number 25 in the series. This is Black Hawk 247. Yeah, I know, I'm disappointed too. I've got that book somewhere. Anyway, I'll show it in a future video when I do find it. Number 26 in the series, World's Finest 239. Superman and Batman guest starring Gold of the Metal Man. Number 27 in the series, GI Combat 192. This is another Luis Dominguez cover. Don't know why this is not in the bag, but number 28 in the series, Unexpected 174. Great DC mystery books. Number 29 in the series, Detective 461. I know I had at least 3 copies of this when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened to any of them, but I had to reacquire this one. Found this at the convention. Real happy to have it back. Number 30, Action Comics 461. You know, this brings back a whole lot of great memories from being a kid and seeing these on the newsstand. You know, and I know about all you guys kind of remember that, just that feeling in the pit of your stomach, and you know, and you saw those new books come out, and you know, it's not like now where comics come out every Wednesday. I mean, back then you didn't know, and most of the DC stuff would say on sale on April 15th or thereabouts, or on or about April 15th or whatever. So, you know, so it's kind of hard to find all your favorite stuff. But here's number 31 in the series, Adventure Comics 446. Love this cover. It's almost like a Marvel picture frame cover. Jim Aparo art. Guess starring the Creeper in this one. Just a great, great cover. Okay, number 32 in the series is Tarzan 251. And I think this is a Garcia Lopez cover, maybe Ernie Chan on the inks. Or it might be all Garcia Lopez, I'm not sure. Okay, and last book in the series, number 33 is DC Superstars number 5. And it has some great Flash reprints from the Golden Age, Silver Age. Got Kid Flash, Jay Garrick Flash, and a really nice Dick Giordano cover. You can kind of see Dick's signature, the G inside of the D there. But this is just, you know, I had a lot of fun doing this, just going through these books and seeing the covers again, and just kind of remembering going into the drugstore when I was a kid, and you know, then seeing this promotion and trying to get that belt buckle, but didn't happen. I probably ended up with maybe 15 of them, and then I realized I wasn't going to get them all, you know, until I found back issue dealers. But yeah, just great stuff. 4-color goodness, my friends. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will be back soon with another video. Onward and upward.